Hey everybody, what's going on? Sophia here with Barefoot Baobab. I would like to read a story from Reader's Digest. It's a Treasury for Young Readers book and it's pretty old. But I like to read books that are old and new just to see the difference, see what kind of things we were talking about and writing about. Let's see, this was from 1961. Okay, all right. This story is called The Wonder Kids, Pint-Sized Baseball Heroes. How 14 little leaguers from Mexico prove that spirit is more than a match for size. You ready? Oh, and it's by Michael Scully. The kids from Monterrey, Mexico, on the northbound bus were the smallest of the 3,000 teams entering the Little League baseball tournament of 1957. They were also the poorest. Some had never before ridden a bus, had a barbershop haircut, or even seen downtown Monterrey. This 150-mile trip to McAllen, a Texas border town, was the bright peak of their 12-year-old lives. But they were down-to-earth kids. Had anyone told them that they were off on the greatest small boy adventure since Jack climbed Beanstalk, they would have just grinned. If he had added that they would wind up as the guests of presidents and great cities, they might have murmured, "Que locura! What a craziness!" The boys knew their money would barely take them to McAllen. If they could beat Mexico City, the only other Mexican team in the tournament, they would be champions of Mexico. That would be glory enough. We just play them. To save bus fare, the kids and their coaches walked across the border bridge, lugging playing gear and clothes. At 3 to a room, they got a low rate in a McAllen motel. Harold Haskins, the manager, got a cafe to cut prices on 2 meals a day. By lunching on hamburgers and walking to the park, they might afford to stay 3 days. On the field next afternoon, the Monterrey boys looked like little brothers of the Mexico City team, but their spirit was king size. One fan asked Tiny Peeny, which is Pee-wee Gonzalez, "Don't those big boys scare you?" Pee-wee smiled up at him. "We don't have to carry them," he said calmly. "We just play them." And so they did. While his infield moved like dancers and his outfielders stood idle, whip-thin Enrique Suarez held Mexico City hitless until his team piled up 9 runs. Final score, 9-2. Next day, Monterrey beat McAllen's own team 7-1. On the third day, Monterrey brought out Angel Macias. Angel is a right-handed shortstop and left-handed first baseman. He also plays the outfield and pitches with either hand. Right-handed, he held mission to 1 hit. Monterrey won 14-1 and found itself in the district playoffs. And Haskins found only $3 in his pocket with which to feed 14 hungry boys. That